Today on Forge20, we're going to make this knife out of a railroad spike.
2, 3, 4.
Once I started getting things hot, I put the new camera on time lapse and just paid attention to the work. I was having some trouble holding on to things with the channel locks. I really need to do something about the tong situation. I started out using the bellows, but quickly decided I needed one less thing to worry about and switched to a leaf blower. I had no trouble getting steel hot. I just had very short working times with each heat. The temperature outside was about 25 Fahrenheit. That's -3 C. And the anvil never really warmed up, even though I did preheat it with some red hot steel pieces. Basically, I was just trying to get the spike flattened out into a piece of bar stock with no cold shuts. Eventually, I got it done. So what I did here was I started with this one, the round one, and it just was, I wasn't going to be able to make it fit right. And so I switched to a traditional style, which is silver soldered on the bottom. You just take a piece of flat brass stock, hammer it around the tang, and then silver solder the bottom. That's super traditional method. So that fits up there. And now I'm just going to clean up the few Hazungas I got, putting the guard on, and then we'll do the handle. And yes, I am melting water for the quench with the forge. So I thought I would give you a little tour of what's been going on, but this is where the magic happens. Not sure I'll have the nerve to actually put this in a video, but this is my desk. Don't ask me what the collections of random chemicals, tools, devices, medications, cleansers, chopsticks, plans. The mind of a madman. Don't think I'm putting this on here because the wood is like an insulator or something like that, and that the vise was sucking too much heat out of the brass. It's just that the wood is a less better conductor. Now I'm gonna have a big great lump to get out of the middle. That's all right though. I'd rather have it in there. All right, there's the knife. I've soaked the handle in super glue. I did it off camera because I don't need to get glued to the camera as well as everything else. Filled in whatever tiny little cracks there were with sawdust from the sawing the handle off, and then I'll sand it down. That's the beauty of super glue. You can just do the repair and the finish at the same time. And this red oak really needs a sealant and something. There's nothing better than super glue to hold it all together and keep it from splintering. Now I can finish drilling that hole out and put the brass pin through, and that'll be it. I'll be done. All right, so there it is, done. You can see I put the pin in, and I've sanded all around. I sharpened it. It's pretty sharp, but I think what happened actually, you can see that there's like pattern on the blade That's from when I put it in the forge for the quench. And I think what actually happened is I left it in there long enough that it case hardened, because it's a natural charcoal forge. Because the blade is extremely hard now, and getting an edge on it is very difficult. I'm actually going to touch it here on the grinder in a second. But overall, it came out pretty good. I have to apologize to my Eskrima teacher, James Wilson. Sorry, James. The first knife I made on the new forge was a Tonto. My bad. If it makes you feel any better, I think it came out of Tonto because the steel isn't great. And this is basically the easiest shape to make and probably one of the easiest handles to fit. So, not trying to offend any fanboys out there, but, you know, Japanese steel's not known for being the greatest, no matter what the legends tell you. So anyway, I think it came out pretty nice. I like the way it looks. It's quite hefty. The tang has a lot of meat left in it, so there's a lot of weight in the handle, which means the edge moves very, very quickly, which I like in a knife. I'm really pleased with the way the brass came out on the ferrules. I really like that. I could go farther with like finish work, sanding, cleaning the blade up more, but for this knife, I think I'm pretty much done. This was a practice piece just to get me back into knife making, to using this equipment, and I'm pretty pleased with the way it came out. But I'll do another one after this, and it'll be even better. So there's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Sorry there wasn't more shots of forging, but I really felt like once I got on the forge, I needed to pay attention to the forging and less to the camera work. And that turned out to be pretty good, because I had very short working times with those heats because it was so cold outside, and if I had been messing around too much with a camera, I'm not sure I would have been able to get it done in that amount of time anyway. So I just plugged through, and here we are. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Forge 20.
Da-da-da!